Listener, guys know my screen gonna be really long. It's way I have 10 the screen. It's gonna be really long. Get it way because I'm playing basketball. Well, wait, cause this is a really long screen. I don't fucking care. So, listener, guys know I always do like this channel. We're back on 2 hours long because like in basketball. I don't why make it 2 hours wow. So I have fun with watching the whole video of basketball, 2 hours long. For MyCareer moves. Okay. So people subscribers. Hey. Hey. Okay, now we'll start basketball.
Get after it, MP.
Hey, ready, MP?
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're gonna win.
Oh god, we're gonna go through the center of this field.
Ain't ready yet.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as... What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf, and this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Wendell Carter, and it's Larson in at the 1. And Grant with MP, you have to appreciate his commitment to excellence.
Absolutely. MP is dedicated to his craft. He works incredibly hard, and that's why he's coming off his 4th All-NBA first-team selection.
Here's Christie. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Christie's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Here's MP. Goes back up. Bobo gets the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fires for 3. Rebound Miami. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting. MP just showing off the vert.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Christie from downtown. Larson with the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship, and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling 11 feet out. MP inside, and that one's good. MP's got 10 points in the game, and some major off-the-floor news for MP. He's switching it up, going in a new direction with a shoe deal.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Jordan did to lure MP out of his old deal, but they must have said something he liked. Rare to see a player of MP's stature change brands, but Jordan said they needed him on their roster. And this is how locked in MP is, not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Bulls third.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Pass to Christie. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Walsh.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
MP again. He's got 14.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Ivy's checked in for Chicago. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. The three is up. Christie's shot is off.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Ivy. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Fox. MP inside. He's now 8 for 11 after that Nate shot. And MP has been cooking up some things off the court. His brand new signature shoe is set to release in the near future.
With MP and Jordan collaborating on this new shoe, you know it's going to be a hot commodity. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if sneakerheads were already lining up for it. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's MP. The rebound by Carter.
Chicago
shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Oh, he tries a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Carter's got 5. Heat leading by 5. MP outside. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ivy against Fox. Yep, count it.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
MP inside. And the shot goes in. MP's got 20.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Chicago shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He misses the free throw. He does not get the second one. Now Hunter, hero from way outside. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's my... He's checked in for Chicago. Walsh comes in for Shepard. Here's Ivy. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Jaden Ivey. Wendell Carter is out there with Filipowski. And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. MP, that was good.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Pass to Filipowski. Adebayo with the rejection.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this time.
We conclude the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, right now for the Heat, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Miami Heat.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
No.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. De'Aaron Fox is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mobo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And it's in there. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Stolen by MP. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 18.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. On the court for Chicago, they've got Shepard. He's out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
4-3. Murphy grabs a miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's MP. Chicago grabs the miss. And after
Chicago's
this one, they're at home against
miss.
Philadelphia. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Shot from the low post is good. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Back to Wade. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere.
What is all these cords all over the floor for?
Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Wade. No good on the 3. Heat leading by 20. MP inside. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Jones. Filipowski comes in for Shepard. Walsh is checked in for Ivy. And Christie subbed in for Wade.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Oh, man, you had to see a free
Stan, you got
throw.
into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And you see player training methods, Graham, a lot. More than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the layup is good. MP's got 42 in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Larson. Yes, it's good.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
MP right side. It's good. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The longer this game goes on, the harder he gets.
To Walsh. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. For 3, Christie's shot is off. Heat leading by 21. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Well, it shows Chicago ball. Communication is. They clearly were on the same page there.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Ivy.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Jones against MP. Jones grabs the board.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Shepard. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly.
Today is not my day, MP.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And the Heat making a change here. Stolen by Ivy.
He's still on the ball.
Wade, that's good.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
Here's the teardrop, and MP with a layup. MP's got 46.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hunter on the wing. To the paint. Here's MP. Nails the baby hook. MP's got 48.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard.
We're not going to make it 100.
Important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So it's Miami now. Jones grabs the board. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight.
MP. They can't stop you.
Great win tonight, MP. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor.
We're gonna do all in this video. We gotta do like win all this fucking game.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, MP out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mobo in its center. And it's Sharp missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Jaquez. MP's got his second bucket. Now Henderson. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
MP. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Sohan, and it's blocked. MP with it. Now Henderson defending. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
And stolen by MP. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2.
Just so MP is going to come back here.
The Heat trail by 16. Jabari Smith is out there with Avdia. Then it's Bonner. Then it's Henderson.
That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by MP. And the foul called on MP.
So we're not going back there. What that fucking team losing?
Going into the break with a 10-point lead.
They will go back in fucking 3 rounds.
A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Portland Trailblazers.
We're going to come back
that's a halftime.
Right in the same 4 rounds. So we'll come back this round. This is that. I hope you don't make a fucking 8-1. Fucking zero. Fucking zero. Fucking zero.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. MP out there with Fox. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, you don't have
stuff about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Ball his fucking goal.
Sohan. Back to Henderson. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around.
Oh, that fucking game. He blocked the whole goal.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
Here's MP. The rebound by Sharp. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. We know, Brad Thurman.
I told you fucking block his fucking goal, teammate. Well, we're not gonna make it the half court. Span that, fucking teammates.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game.
Fucking Wizards, wait, you missed a shot weighing half 100 to make it a fucking 100. I don't know why we can make them.
That's the group on the floor for Portland. Takes a 3. Mobo with the rebound.
They don't leave the fucking Wizard one.
Got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the wing on the left. Back to MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, MP coming back.
Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And stolen by MP. MP going right to the rim.
Well,
yeah, we're going back.
But finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Go, fucking miss the shot. Miss that fucking shot.
Outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lobo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hero passes to MP. MP keeping his distance.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey.
We're all going to win. We're going to win this match.
And immediately. So it's both teams making substitutions.
Oh, you had to work, man.
from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching
What
up his team
score
during
do you
that break.
vote?
Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
He missed his sucker shot, we're good.
We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Sharp. From outside, off the mark.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
That don't fucking count! It don't fucking count!
Here's Sohan. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's MP. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Sharp. Here's Klingon. Rebound by the Heat. Lobo's got 11 rebounds in the game. MP inside. Defended by Sharp. And yes, it's good.
In big moments, you love MP's.
We're calling back is we're only falling behind the fucking goal.
Here's Henderson. It's good.
Like 10, 6, 9, 5.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
There's no way you're going to come back to this 100.
Yeah, it's been a close shot. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Henderson, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
MP against Sharp. And there's the bucket from MP. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
And he gets the bucket.
A great intensity.
101.
Down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
MP, no good.
We're going to make it for 100. Go.
Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And so here is Miami. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
No! We're fucking screwed. We're fucking screwed.
To the inside. Out to Marion for 3. Henderson left side. Here's Sharp. Buries it from outside.
Man,
We're
I'll
screwed.
tell you what, the
I'll really
pressure
come
is
back
cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here.
Yeah, but did we come back to fucking overtime?
That one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Like, this guy missed a fucking shot. When I even missed a fucking shot, I even this fucking game.
23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Sohan. Here's Sharp driving inside. Oh, no good. 3-pointer, Fox misses the 3. And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Sharp. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime.
Yeah, wait, overtime.
So we are headed to overtime. From
they're going to win overtime. We know we're going to win. We know we're going to win.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy.
We know we're going to win overtime.
And a big part of perimeter
but
defense.
But the fucking team suck ass.
Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp laying out there with Jeremy Sohan, and it's clinging into the center.
Really taking
so why do you think giving away a free shot?
Not to hold back after.
And Sharp drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Miami trailing. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
No more fouls. Too good. Time to touch no more fouls.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Their biggest lead
I'm trying to late steal a couple balls.
Doubled by Fox. Henderson passes to Sohan. Here's Klingon. Here's Sharp. And the 3-ball is good. Sharp's got 32 points in the game.
Great to see Sharp not hesitating, just firing the moment he touches the ball.
MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Sharp on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so Fox will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. And Adebayo throws it down.
Like, we didn't see like block it, but they were like doing fine.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Henderson, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Heat have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Here's MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. MP's
we're
got
out.
6 points in the quarter.
Missing this fucking shot. Like, so I don't need the fucking team loot.
Henderson looking it over. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And MP throws it down.
Love the strong finish by MP, leaving no room for error with the flush.
They need this. Henderson, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field here in overtime. So far, they are rolling. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul.
Don't fucking foul, we getting out.
And no good is the first free throw.
You're trying to give me a fucking free throw. Those stuff is fucking free throw. Like, we're all going to lose.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off.
No more fucking fouls. No more fucking fouls.
Inside. And stolen by Sharp.
Can't waste any time here.
Don't do it.
A little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
It's in.
No, fucking no, we're fucking screwed.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Good on the first, and that
down with 14-12 was good. 14-12.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just
I don't know why we always get a foul.
Two-possession affair.
We're not going to win. We're not really, the team not going to win.
They trail by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect.
14-12 away. You're off away.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
They grab their own miss. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. 15.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Shooting for Miami, De'Aaron Fox.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
That dude is good for free throw.
Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Mary. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Here's MP, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one.
I'll always miss a free throw. Why you gotta give me a fucking free?
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to
we win the fouls, MP.
And this win
is not the foul.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. They call this place the phone booth.
Yeah, we got like a couple rounds. 20.
MP, you're about to go off.
We're not like, we're gonna try to do all, we're not gonna try to do our build or not. We're gonna fucking win for the basketball.
Text the word Wizards along with your issue and site location to 555. This team will respond and address your concern immediately.
And fans, don't forget to come back for the upcoming Battle Pack. All attendees will...
Wait back, go. Do something.
You took on that? Yeah,
Wisconsin, DC family, and an upcoming giveaway night will get on the Washington Wizards. Please see phone figure, mark your calendar, and bring the whole family. If you want to be a part of any Wizards upcoming tournament, please visit us online or physically for available. A reminder, fans, we've also come to Dirge trading card games. And join us.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason doors.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite unequivocally? You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. 9-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And stolen by Anthony.
You fucking stole my fucking ball.
Left side,
you can call it back and fucking is.
Goes up with the stripe. Rebound.
No, you're not. Good, but you fucking deserve it, ladies. You steal my fucking.
Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. Here's Jaquez. Sinks it from distance. Jaquez has got 5 now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Joe. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. Heat trail by 6. MP with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's MP, and Miami again with the bucket.
Yeah, sticking it in the mid-range. When you give MP that shot, this guy loves it.
Outside Joe, the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Ferguson. From the arc. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Carrington no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Fox. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got 10 points in the game.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
They're really working the paint now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Carrington, covered by MP. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
MP inside. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the foul called on MP. The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Washington up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, right now for Washington, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
A few things for them to focus on.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
Turns out do all and then.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Heat trail by 3. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jackson. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. MP, that one's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the...
We're not going to come back this as the 4th. I want to see how we can get a foul again.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. And it's Dirge in at the 3, the small forward.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Coulibaly. Fires in the triple. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
King, the pass to Robinson. Here's Jang. The 3 ball. And Dadier pulls it down. MP outside. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. It's not going to go for him.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
I'll give him fucking let him one.
Tremendous finish. Cranked it in off the glass.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Ferguson. And the 3-pointer goes.
Lackluster defense.
I need to get a foul.
Showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. MP inside. Bolden with a rebound. Bolden's got rebound number 11. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
MP inside. Basket counts. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
King, the pass to Bolden. Here's Carrington. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Stripped it away. Here's King. He's covered by Fox.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Carrington. Lays it up and banks it in. Carrington's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And Jaquez over to help. Koulibaly with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Here's Carrington. No good on the triple. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 19. And MP with a basket on the assist by Fox. MP's got 22 points.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Bolden. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Wizards.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
1:19 left in the final quarter. Pass to King. Inside. Outside Koulibaly. And again, Washington, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's MP. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Carrington. Oh, there's a killer.
They're fucking win that. They're all gonna win. That fucking teammate.
All game. Now
they're
closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a
Ball will come back.
Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's King. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Carrington. Jackson with it. Washington easily grabbing.
Yeah, Washington fucking won that match. No fucking reason.
Yeah, Pete. Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. Some nights, the shots don't fall. ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. Now I'm gonna go next time. I'm gonna play like next video. I'm gonna play this next time. Guys, now I ain't getting bored playing basketball. So, see you guys next time. Goodbye. Yeah, I hope so. Basketball. I hope so. Goodbye. I hope so. See you guys next time. You join us, guys. See you guys next time. Goodbye, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.